We did an unofficial tally of the flights yesterday using WeGlide. And sort of in third place was John Beckley.
All right.
David Joyce was second.
All right.
And first, Dave Coucke.
Okay, Dave. Come on up here and tell us how you did it.
Gotta have your speech ready too.
Okay.
After a 35-mile bike ride.
Not that long. It started out really soft, and it didn't get much better during the day. So went out to the high bridge for a good tow and came back and got low over the field. And then once I got up again, I just decided to go off and just went all around, nicked all the cylinders. Back to the sinkhole that is Morrow. Had to come back in here, but I caught a climb. I saw I was getting pretty low. I had glide to the field minus 200 feet, and I saw 4 gliders up in a thermal, found the bottom of it, climbed back up, and just nicked everything, got out.
Great job.
Thanks, Dave. Also want to acknowledge people who came from a far distance. We had 3 from Massachusetts and New Hampshire, but unfortunately you got out driven by Dave Cleveland from North Salt Lake City. Dave?
I can always drive long distances. I can do that.
So tell us how Bernie is doing out there.
Bernie's doing great. I don't know what we do without him.
Has he bought any more airplanes? Aircraft?
He has the air cam. Did he have that one?
And a couple of RJs and his LS4.
Well, he's partnership with the tow plane out there with me. And
Oh, there you go.
He's a great guy.
Thanks.
Really great guy. Thanks.
All right. I forgot to mention, Dave Coucke was a former member of CCSC. He was in partnership with Mike Hutchison, correct, thank you. A partnership with the 20, and he decided to move to Texas, and I'm glad he did because I was able to buy his share of the 20 and subsequently owned it by myself for a long time. Great airplane. Tonight, pizza is going to be delivered at 5:30. We're also having some salad and watermelon to go with it. So along with dinner, I'd also like to make sure that you settle up with me today. We'll have all the financials ready to go when you get back. So please see me. And one thing I want to say is that you've been a great group because you've really done a lot to clean up behind yourselves, made it very easy on us, and we really do appreciate that. Do not turn off your Signal app. I'm going to send out a little survey using that tomorrow to try and get your inputs on what we did right, what we did wrong, what we can improve.
Better weather.
Working on it. And my last comment is, come back. Next year we're holding the 2027 Club Class Nationals here.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
thank you.
What are the dates?
July 6th to the 15th.
What is it?
July 6th to the 15th.
And we will take your signal input to Mark to help make that Club Class National a better event. Anything that you really
fix, we will look at it. So please, give us the feedback in detail.
Okay, next is our safety talk.
Well, thanks, John, for volunteering me at the last second.
I'll pay you another one.
So just something that was on the top of my mind yesterday, I thought I'd share with you. I don't have any great insights into safety, the whole technology and the sociology of safety, but I did have some experiences, and I saw the same thing happen at the club, and I realized there was a pattern here. On my first long aero retrieve, it was a long day, I was dehydrated, a lot of things going on, it was late, and bottom line is I ended up landing gear up, partly because I hadn't been used to flying long periods of time with my gear down, which you do when you tow, and was distracted by having an early release and several other things going on. So went through my checklist and of course, cycled the gear and didn't notice the noise going away and landed gear up. That's happened now at the club another time with someone doing their first retrieve, and there was another person who had another problem on their first long retrieve. And I've also had some bobbles on other long retrieves. And I think it's just a point to note that, often if you're doing a retrieve, you might have been out all day, you might be slightly dehydrated, which is a really insidious, detractor from your performance. And you're kind of let down. It's like, all the tension's over, I'm going home, I'm just falling into a plane, and your guard's way down. And that's actually probably the time that you really need to be most attentive to your checklists. And that's also when I changed my checklist item for the gear down, not just gear down. It's like, observe that the handle is next to the placard saying that the gear is down. I don't care how it got there. Don't just cycle the gear. But so if there is a long retrieve, I would just urge you all to be doubly vigilant because you're likely to be a little too relaxed and maybe dehydrated as well. And that's all I've got to share.
Okay, weather.
Not that we're gonna have any long retreats.
Yesterday, the temperature-dewpoint spread, obviously the lift went higher than that as the day went on. Today's temperature-dewpoint spread is like 12 degrees, which should pretty much guarantee us 3,000 AGL. Mixing height is showing us going up to here. Mixing height is showing us going up to 4,000 AGL, but again, that's probably in the clouds. At 12 o'clock, mixing height is 3,000, so there's a good chance that we'll be able to start. We could be putting gliders in the air as soon as 12 o'clock today. So I know several of you haven't built, but yeah, we want to start the gridding process. I was hoping to get it started before noon, but the B group is going first, and half here haven't built yet. So we'll need that here early. As soon as B group is built, we'll start the gridding process. Some other stuff on SkySight. Generally speaking, it's like as the day goes on here, we seem to be actually in the sweet spot for a change. Normally, Caesar Creek is a hole, but today it looks like a lot of the optimistic weather is centered around Caesar Creek, so that's a change. That usually never happens. As far as the point forecast,
Where's the airspace?
okay. As far as the point forecast goes, it's showing soarable height up at the 3,000 level at 130, and will stay there for a couple hours. So the sweet spot of the day looks like from 1:30 to 4:30, we should have good sustainable lift for about 3 hours. So I want to make sure I'm going to try to get the task open 1:30, 2 o'clock at the latest. to make sure that we get everybody out and get them all back. Today, we have the TFR in place, so let me pull that up. Let's see here. Sounded a little bit better. Oh. Right there, okay. So here's the TFR. Lebanon is right here. It's less than a mile from the TFR, so Lebanon is completely out of the question. For Dayton, the Wright brothers estimate you got about a 2-mile buffer from the Dayton airport to the TFR. The town of Springboro might be your ground marker. There's the interchange in the town of Springboro. So if you stay north of Springboro, you should stay clear of the TFR. So use that as sort of a marker to not go any further south of the town of Springboro. So as far as the task today,
Don't forget girding on the west end.
what's that?
Girding on the west end.
Where are we? West End?
They're girding
Yeah,
down.
oh, yeah. I'll mention that. Okay, so, no matter what I tried, I couldn't do any turn area task because every circle was intersecting either the TFR or the Dayton airspace or whatever. So, I got an assigned task for today, so this is a racing task. And so, that means you gotta hit the turns within a half mile, so it's a half mile radius. That's what the yellow depicted. The outer circle is, if you hit within a mile, basically 2 mile diameter, you would get a score, but you would get a penalty for not getting all the way to the turn point. So I got this set up to go to Moraine. On the way to Moraine, you will go by Dayton Wright, so you can use Dayton Wright as a point you can thermal around there to get into Moraine. Coming back on Moraine, I suggest you just sort of reverse course and then find your way over to Mertz, and then Mertz is like near I-71. Follow I-71 in Clarksville is just a little bit off the interstate, not too far, and then up to Haynes Road and back. So it's 67 miles. So I'm estimating that I expect it to be flown in an hour and a half. Slower guys maybe 2.5. So I'm expecting a range of 1.5 to 2.5 hours. So it's a racing task. So there's no fixed time. You just got to fly the course as fast as you can and get back here for pizza at 5:30. So any question?
Do you have a 2 minutes start cylinder, or you start when you start?
It's it will still go through the start procedure. You have the 3-mile cylinder. We'll put everybody in the air. We'll do the 10 minute or 15 minute countdown to task opening. I was corrected on that. It's not gate opening. So again, I hope to get the task open between 1:30 and 2 o'clock today. So as soon as we're gridded, we'll send the sniffer up immediately, which is going to be Nathaniel. He's got the.
Michael,
Oh.
he's flying my plane.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's where I was getting confused. Okay. So good. We'll send Michael up as soon as we're gridded. We'll send him up right away, and I expect we'll get a clearance to start the launch shortly thereafter that. I think that's basically it. The way we're, B group is going out first, which means we'll be in the back. And I want to be starting the grid process no later than noon. I'll be checking, as soon as you guys are built, we'll start the gridding process for the
So B group's in front.
No, B group goes out first, or they're in the back.
So it'll be BAC.
BAC. C group will go out last, and they'll be in front.
Okay.
Just to clarify, the turn points are a 1 mile diameter.
So a half-mile radius.
The rules say it is a 1 mile radius centered on the turn point.
I'm not sure what's in the scoring. What sign task?
For a sign tag, it's a 1 mile.
You gotta get within 1 mile of the turn point. No, I got a penalty for it.
Okay, so
I will read it out here.
Circumference or radius?
1 mile.
Guy, can you help us with that question?
I don't know off the top of my head. I always thought it was 1 mile radius. But I have to check the rules for a sign or regional.
The exact word, hold on.